On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Yell.
To shout in a sudden and loud way.
Examples:
Yell for help. Yell as loud as we can. When I asked my father for more money, he became furious and yelled at me.
Daydreaming.
The act of thinking about something that you would prefer to be doing or have happened to you.
Examples:
Stimulate daydreaming. The mental process of daydreaming. I often waste a lot of time daydreaming.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples:
A writ of summons. Issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Wretchedness.
A state of great suffering or misery, the character of being uncomfortable or of low quality.
Examples:
Extreme wretchedness. Grey wretchedness of the rain. The poverty and wretchedness in the slums were heartbreaking.
Stymie.
To obstruct, hinder, or prevent something from succeeding or happening. To present an obstacle or impediment to progress or achievement.
Examples:
Stymie progress. Stymie plans. The new regulations will stymie the growth of small businesses in the area.
Impersonal.
Lacking personal warmth or feeling, not influenced by personal feelings or individual characteristics, relating to an object or concept rather than a specific person.
Examples:
Impersonal communication. Impersonal treatment. The high-rise office building had an impersonal atmosphere, making it feel corporate and uninviting.
Crank.
A mechanical device that converts rotary motion into linear motion or vice versa, an eccentric or unpredictable person.
Examples:
Crank handle. Crank collar. The fishing reel had a crank that made it easy to reel in the catch.
Immature.
Not fully developed or grown, not fully mature.
Examples:
An immature youth. Developmentally immature. His immature behavior often gets him into trouble.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
Confer degree. Confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Doodle.
To draw or scribble absent-mindedly or idly, to make aimless marks or designs.
Examples:
Doodle my way through life. Doodle in a notebook. When on the phone, He likes to doodle little sketches in the margins of his notepad.
Condense.
To reduce the volume or size of something, often by removing water or other liquid, to make something shorter, more concise, or more concentrated.
Examples:
Condense the text. Condense water vapor. I need to condense all of my notes into a manageable summary for my presentation.
Whimsical.
Unusual and not severe in a way that might be funny or annoying, determined by chance or impulse or whim rather than by necessity or reason.
Examples:
Whimsical reasons. A whimsical person. Much of his painting has a whimsical quality.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples:
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Alzheimer.
A neurodegenerative disease that causes memory loss, cognitive decline, and behavioral issues, is the most common cause of dementia in older adults.
Examples:
Alzheimer's brain. Alzheimer's risk factors. My grandmother has Alzheimer's disease, requires special care and attention from her caregivers.
Cape.
A type of long, loose outer garment that covers the back, shoulders, and arms, a headland or promontory extending into the sea or other large body of water.
Examples:
Cape Cod. Red cape. The superhero wore a flowing cape as part of their costume.
Flunk.
To fail a test, examination, or course, to perform poorly or not meet the required standard.
Examples:
Flunk an exam. Flunk a job interview. He was so ill-prepared that he flunked the driving test on his first attempt.
Wasp.
A flying insect with a narrow waist and a sting, typically feeding on nectar and known for its aggressive behavior towards other insects and animals.
Examples:
Wasp nest. Wasp sting. A giant wasp flew into the room, and everyone panicked.
Understatement.
An expression that describes something as less important or serious than it really is.
Examples:
With a certain understatement. Master of understatement. It's just a small fire, the firefighter said, in a classic understatement.
Paralyze.
To cause a person or part of the body to become unable to move or feel.
Examples:
Paralyze a city. Paralyze a person. The venom from the snake bite paralyzed his arm.
Loathe.
To feel strong hatred or disgust for someone or something. To be unwilling or reluctant to do something.
Examples:
Loathe violence. Loathe broccoli. I absolutely loathe spiders and can't stand to be near them.
Singe.
To burn something slightly or superficially, usually by mistake.
Examples:
Singe off the hair over the flames. Singe the edges of a fabric. I didn't realize the iron was still hot and singed my dress.
Adore.
To have a deep love and admiration for someone or something. To regard with great affection and reverence.
Examples:
Truly adore him. Adore the way she styles her hair. Children seem to adore chocolate ice cream no matter where they're from.
Clatter.
To make a loud, rattling sound, often produced by objects repeatedly striking or colliding with each other. To create a noisy, chaotic disturbance.
Examples:
Clatter dishes in the sink. Clatter across the rooftops. The pots and pans clattered loudly as they were dropped into the sink.
Slink.
To move quietly and sneakily, especially to avoid being noticed or to do something secret or sneaky.
Examples:
Slink back home. Slink in the shadows. The thief tried to slink away unnoticed, but the security guard caught him.
Phenomenally.
Extremely or exceptionally, especially in a way that is surprising.
Examples:
Phenomenally quick. Phenomenally gifted. He became phenomenally successful in the entertainment industry.
Amuse.
To entertain or divert the mind, to make someone laugh.
Examples:
Amuse a baby with a rattle. Amuse guests. He amused himself by playing video games during his free time.
Timid.
Showing a lack of courage or confidence, easily frightened, shy, or hesitant in the face of danger or potential risk.
Examples:
Timid tone. Timid handshake. The timid dog cowered in fear when approached by a stranger.
Hapless.
Having no luck, unfortunate.
Examples:
Her hapless fate. Hapless situation. The hapless victim had no way to defend themselves.
Dodo.
A flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius, characterized by its stout body, small wings, and hooked beak, an extinct bird species that was last seen in the late 17th century.
Examples:
Dodo population. Extinct dodo. The last known sighting of a flightless dodo was recorded in the late 17th century.
Extinct.
no longer in existence.
Examples:
Extinct by human activity. Long extinct volcano. Many species have become extinct due to habitat destruction and other human activities.
Eudaimonia.
A state of happiness, prosperity, and well-being, often considered to be the ultimate goal in ancient Greek philosophy.
Examples:
The fruit of eudaimonia. The path of eudaimonia. The concept of eudaimonia has been influential in shaping the idea of well-being in Western philosophy.
Rump.
The hindquarters of an animal or the lower part of a person's torso. Of politics, the most conservative faction of a party.
Examples:
Rump steak. Rump roast. The politician's rump speech aroused strong emotions among her supporters.
Decrepit.
Weakened or worn out by old age, illness, or hard use, in a state of disrepair and likely to collapse or break down.
Examples:
Decrepit building. Decrepit furniture. The decrepit old house was in desperate need of repair.
Paranoid.
Unreasonably or obsessively believing that other people do not like you or want to harm you.
Examples:
Paranoid about issues. Paranoid disorder. A paranoid person may have delusions that people want to harm.
Smack.
To hit something or someone with force, often making a loud noise. To deliver a sharp criticism or rebuke.
Examples:
Smack on the lips. Smack his knee. The baseball player smacked the ball out of the park, securing a home run.
Pogrom.
An organized massacre or persecution of a minority group, especially Jews.
Examples:
The pogrom against a minority. Ethnic pogrom. The Jewish community was the victim of a pogrom in the early 20th century.
Shack.
A small, often run-down dwelling or house, typically one that is poorly constructed or maintained.
Examples:
Humble shack. Beach shack. The fisherman lived in a small shack by the lake. Banish. To send away or exile, especially permanently or as a punishment, to ban or prohibit.
Examples:
Banish all terrors. Banish my wrinkles. The queen banished the traitor from the kingdom. Lexicon. All the words and phrases of a particular language or branch of knowledge, such as nautical or medical. Examples: Greek-English lexicon. Lexicon of business phrases. This bilingual lexicon was essential for his language improvement. Conjure. To call forth by magic, to create or bring about through the imagination.
Examples:
Conjure evil spirits away. Conjure a vision. The magician conjured up a rabbit out of thin air.
Anguish.
Severe physical or emotional pain or suffering, distress or mental agony.
Examples:
Anguish and pain. Emotional anguish. She suffered from a deep sense of anguish following the loss of her loved one.
Staircase.
A set of stairs inside a building, usually with posts and bars that are fixed at the side.
Examples:
Spiral staircase. Beetle up the staircase. She walked urgently down the emergency staircase.
Quote.
To repeat or reproduce the words or statement of someone else, often acknowledging the source, to give an estimated cost or price for goods or services.
Examples:
Quote a source. Quote a price. In his speech, he quoted a famous philosopher to emphasize his point.
Destin.
To determine or set the course of something in advance, often in a way that seems predetermined or inevitable. To specify or choose someone or something for a particular fate or outcome.
Examples:
Destine us to meet again. Be destined to become a great artist. Some people believe that we are all destined for greatness.
Moss.
A small, soft plant that grows in a low, compact layer, often on the ground or on rocks.
Examples:
Green moss. Moss garden. Moss grows in damp, shaded areas and is often found on the forest floor.
Bury.
To place a dead body in the ground, grave, or tomb.
Examples:
Bury in the earth. Bury emotion. There is plenty of space to bury everyone.
Mausoleum.
A large tomb or memorial building housing a burial chamber, typically above ground.
Examples:
Visit a mausoleum. Marble mausoleum. The imperial mausoleum was built to honor the late king.
Bagel.
A type of bread product that is typically round, dense, and chewy with a hole in the center, often topped with seeds or spices.
Examples:
Freshly baked bagel. Bagel with cream cheese. I prefer a toasty bagel with bacon and eggs for weekend brunch.
Supple.
Flexible and easy to bend or move, gracefully agile, adaptable or responsive to change or new ideas.
Examples:
Supple muscles. Supple leather. The ballerina's supple movements left the audience mesmerized.
Salesperson.
A person whose job is to sell goods in a shop or directly to customers.
Examples:
A salesperson in a store. A drapery salesperson. He received the title of the best salesperson in all our branches worldwide.
Sew.
To join, fasten, or repair two pieces of something by putting the thread through them with a needle.
Examples:
Sew with thread. Sew a button. My mother taught me how to sew.
Cantata.
A vocal composition with an instrumental accompaniment, typically including solos, choruses, and recitatives.
Examples:
Church cantata. Cantata composer. A choir of 50 voices performed the cantata.